Right, so this is the next day after we painted this on last night. And what was that? I painted it on about 9 o'clock in the evening, so it must have been about 8 degrees tops out here. And I'm pretty impressed really with this etch primer. I've had a bit of scratch around and it's really well adhered. Got a good keyed surface on it. So yeah, I'm happy to use this etch primer under here. And then obviously what I'm going to do is reapply I've got some U-Pol seam sealer which will go across these seals where I've obviously taken the seal off. And then I'm going to order some Gravitex, like a real thick underbody paint with an air gun, and I'm going to get like, I don't know, 6 litres or something, so that we can do loads of it under here. And hopefully we'll never see a spot of rust again, but you never know. So there's bits in there that I obviously just went ahead and sprayed over, so I need to rub this part back again especially. But like I say, I'm relatively impressed with that paint going on in these cold temperatures, so I'm happy to go ahead and continue. Tonight's fun-filled job has been to give this fuel tank a wipe down, stripped it of the fuel lines, given them a bit of a wash, just try and get the worst of it off. And now I'm using this pump to suck out the rest of the fuel. I think there's a little bit left in there, so I'm just going to make sure it's as empty as I can before I put it in storage until it's ready for use. I've got this pump that I use for bike racing to pull the fuel out of the tank, so I'm going to give that a go. Okay, so tonight's job, I'm going to have a bit of a go at wire brushing down this rear axle, see what she comes up like. I still can't get these bushes out, so I reckon I'm going to go to some local garage, just drop the beam off, hopefully for a tenner or something they'll get those bushes out for me. I just can't be bothered messing about with them. But anyway, before I take it, I'm just going to wire brush it down, ready for paint once those bushes are actually out. So that's taken me the best part of an hour going over it with the knot brushes, and it isn't perfect yet, obviously, but it's a damn sight better than what it was. You can even read the markings on the side. Obviously I can't get in every little nook and cranny with these tools at the moment, but it's a good start. I can't get in there. Yeah, I need to find something that will reach inside there. But yeah, next job is to get these bushes off, and I think I'm going to take that to a garage or somewhere like that to get that sorted, and then finish off that rust removal and get it in a lick of paint. So yeah, another evening gone just doing that. What can I say? I'm a happy boy today. Here's the Powerflex bushes, by the way, that arrived about a week ago. That's what we're going to be using, purple ones. Then I picked up this bad boy today, £10 screw fix, air die grinder. Look at all those lovely bits in there. We're really going to get into the nook and crannies with this thing. Underneath the car, in the filler neck, etc. air powered. 11 quid for this thing. Gonna give it a good old go tonight and see how we get on. Alright, well, I've done as much as I can be bothered to do with this. We've wire brushed it twice. I've gone over it with the new die grinder. I've done the best job I can in the middle of there. I know I can't get any more out of there really. I'm sure I could if I tried, but I'm just running out of energy for this particular job. But it's pretty clean, and I'm sure the chassis paint will take care of what I can't. And so the next time you see this, hopefully it'll be in paint. Here's Vauxhall Day. We've got the bros Zafira in. He's doing some servicing on that, and I've got my missus's Mariva. We're doing the brakes, anti-roll link bars on this one, ready for MOT next month. So yeah, just more time out of the playtime on the Astra. Always something to be doing. Saturday morning's job's done. New brake discs, new pads, new anti-roll bars, and hopefully we'll get through the MOT on that. We shall see. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive the mess up in my loft here, but I just wanted to show you how the Q-rust looks. So this was the bare metal, and I have painted the chassis paint on here, and that's cured, but this part here is the bare metal, which was Q-rusted, and you can see that it's almost black. It's taken all the orange and does whatever it does with that magical formula, and it almost looks like it's, you know, raw metal again, like no rust whatsoever. It's really good stuff. And then, as I say, I've been painting all along here now. Just need to touch it up and cover the bits that I couldn't get to last time. And yeah, the guys at MVM Garage in Bridlington, they have knocked out the bushes for me, which was awesome. Did that for free, which is amazing. So we're ready to put bushes in and rebuild this thing as soon as I've got the paintwork done underneath. So stay tuned for next week, where hopefully we'll be painting more underneath the car and starting to focus more on that. We'll see how the weather works for us. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow along. And yeah, good night and God bless.